Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. All right, let's see what the energy is. I'm feeling something. So let's see what comes through. All right, let's use Metamorphosis. So something's changing. I'll leave that out. Let's use this deck. Something's changing. It's like a part of you is shedding. Heart-to-heart conversations. Calling in your soulmate, soul family. Integrity. So when you hear the word integrity and intuition, it also can indicate the opposite, where there's a force that a force or a person that does not operate in integrity. Maybe it's all smoke and mirrors, and you know this. It's almost like you'll get concrete evidence. So what is all this? 6 of coins, give and take. 3 of swords, so Queen of Pentacles. So whatever, not Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles is that dark energy that shows up. That's manipulative. So something is, all right, well, Pisces, you're not happy. 3 of Swords. You're trying to act like you are, trying to save face, but you're not happy. You're tired. Maybe it's that kind of conversation where you know needs to happen, but you're dreading. What is this conversation? Who is this conversation with? Oh, okay, we have the Tower, 2 of Coins, Knight of Coins, 4 of Cups, Knight of Wands. So it's really immature, impulsive energy. Fire sign here. Lots of coins though as well. So whoever this is, immature emotionally, has money, family money. Usually that's how that goes. That is why wealth is one of the hardest incarnations to be born into. You know, if you don't have money growing up or things like that, it's like, ooh, you aspire to it. But when you're born into it, you don't have to struggle. You don't have to believe in anything. And usually the way that money is made, you are neglected incredibly as a child. You're raised by, nannies, coaches, teachers, because your parents don't have time for you, 444. And it creates this emotional longing, but also immaturity. And that follows that kind of person through their life. So no matter what their age is, they operate very much as a Knight of Wands, because they can have whatever they want, whenever they want. Material things, travel. I remember, where was I? I was traveling, and there was this kid. He might have been 16, traveling alone, wearing incredibly expensive clothes, going to, I think it was like a World Cup game somewhere. But I could feel the loneliness. He's like, oh yeah, my dad's gonna meet me. But it's like it's so few and far between that you actually get to spend time with your parents. And there's this longing for that. So I have a lot of compassion for that kind of energy. Because I see it's all that glitters isn't gold. It's the real wealth is those memories, time spent. When you're a child, you don't care the brand name of your clothes or your shoes. You just want attention, right? From your parents, from your loved ones. So when they're not there for you, there's a lot of depression and anxiety that comes with that territory. A lot of, okay, well, let me prove myself, or let me get into trouble so that my parents pay attention to me. So there's going to be something that makes it very evident that someone is ungrateful, impulsive, spoiled, rotten. And you've been giving to this person for a long time, and you're not getting your emotional needs met. Maybe it's even affecting your mental health. And you can't give anymore. You've overgiven. You've been handling everything and depleting yourself. And yeah, you get nice things, but it's not enough. What you really want is love, affection, communication, caring, understanding, presence, integrity. So this person may like white lie. So we have the Queen of Coins and the Nine of Cups. So you've had like this whisper of, do I want this lifestyle? Yeah, it seems really shiny, but it's really lonely. So we have the Four of Swords and the World card. So it shows that you're tired of it and you want something that has life to it, vibrance to it, curiosity to it. And I'm not saying that all wealthy people are that way. This spoiled way. Definitely not, because I know the other side of that coin too. But it really just depends how you're raised. It's a different mindset when you don't have to stress or work for anything. A lot of times it's a lot of low self-esteem. It's different if you've had nothing and you've built your wealth and worked hard for it. That's totally different. So we have here the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Wands. So you're burdened, you're tired, you can't carry this person emotionally anymore. I feel like, they have a lot of chaos and like drama in their life, and it's getting on to you. And they love that you're there because you're so peaceful and loving, but it's not fertile anymore. It's time to just shed. all of this. It's like there's nothing that will be birthed from this. It's like when, animals or, humans, if an egg doesn't get fertilized and implants in the uterus, it's lost, right? That's a period, that's a menstruation, and it sheds. So we'll try again, right? So this is kind of like that. You've given the opportunity for something to really grow, to really be abundant, to birth something amazing into the world, but it's not getting there because of this immaturity. Yeah, we've got the Page of Wands at the bottom again. This is the second time. What's this? Death card. Okay. So that's like, yeah, this isn't working out. You've tried. So it's now time to have a conversation. And that's hard. 1111. Like the conversation about the future of this relationship. Let's see, that's a lot. We have the Knight of Cups. So it's important that you speak from your heart, follow your heart. Yeah, oh gosh, Pisces. We have the Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. There's a lot of disappointment here. Betrayal. Something interesting about these cards is this person is reliant on you, because both of these cards are about someone in the water grasping at a boat or at someone else to save them. You're the lifeboat. You're the lifeguard. And you thought that you could save this person. Okay, what's all this? It's kind of split twice, see that? So I'll do this little pile first and then go to this second one. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. So being guided, you might have to travel with this person or towards this person in order to face this final judgment. Queen of Wands. You know who you are. You know what you want. You've been through so much already. You're like, why would I put up with this too? No, thank you. But it's hard because you have feelings. Maybe they hid some imbalances and now they're coming to light with the Fool card here. And that's common too. Bipolar. You don't know who you're talking to. What is that, borderline? I don't really actually know what these terms mean. I'm just saying them. But you're smoke and mirrors. It's not clear. You're like, who are you? What are you talking about? That's common too in extreme wealth, because a lot of times a lot of drinking goes on by the parents, and that affects a baby. Or there's what is that? Like inbreeding? Oh gosh. Like keep the bloodline pure, and then what that does to people's minds. It's so wonderful when you see people of very mixed backgrounds, mixed ethnicities, because not only are they very beautiful, they're also very smart. It's important to mix up the gene pool. Okay? So when you don't, you get weird things. You think about hemophilia, that blue blood tinge, all kinds of weird deformities, okay? So, yeah, back in the day, you think, ooh, Prince Charming, but then you look at Prince Charming and you're like, ooh, really? Or Princess Charming, right? You're like, oh, what happened to your face? And your mind is also messed up. Okay, tangent. Okay, Justice, Karma, Two of Swords. My neighbor's stomping away upstairs. Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Coins, Ten of Cups. You're having a really hard time getting to this point because of all the time you've invested in this relationship. Perhaps you started out as friends, and then you started dating, and then you were together, and then you found out all this weird stuff, and you're emotionally drained. So Pisces, with the Justice card here, you can think of karma. You can think of karmic, all right? But it's really that decision like, is this a balanced person? Is this someone that you want to build a life with? Look, some people in the water, some people on land. There's a split here. But these people actually look happy. Again, remember mixing up the gene pool? This is good. This other energy, this is drowning the life raft. It's like these people in the water, they're like, okay, like they're standing in their power. They know who they are. Oh, look, right? Look. This is what, the Little Mermaid story or something like that, but she looks like she's part of this mermaid people. And then this person on land, and they came together and they had a child. Remember, mixing up the gene pool. Okay, Justice, Two of Swords. It's blocking a karmic path that could repeat forever and ever. Choosing love that looks different, but you understand each other. Deciding to move forward and creating a life together. I feel like this is what happens once you get rid of this other person. Okay, let's clarify. Is this what happens once Pisces gets rid of the person that doesn't have integrity and is a mental burden, an emotional burden, and causes towers left and right in Pisces' life? Yeah, we have the Two of Feathers again. So this is a stalemate. This is a block. And then we've got the same cards repeating. Justice, Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Acorns. So I feel like this is a past karmic cycle. So past lives, right? Sometimes we end up being with our enemy just to feel what that's like, or be related to them. I know I can understand that. And then you have to learn how to get along, or just, you have your boundary. Okay, maybe we don't speak or spend that much time together. So I feel like that's who this older, could be older than you, person is. It's someone from your past that you're closing out a cycle with, that at one time was your enemy. Maybe they tried to game over your life. They fought with you all the time. We have the Hanged One. We have the Nine of Feathers. And we have the Five of Feathers. So this is the part where you surrender. And you're like, okay, universe, I don't want to fight with this person anymore. Maybe in another lifetime, we were actually hand-to-hand combat, kind of arena fighting for our lives. But now this is a relationship that has a lot of tension. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to let all that go. I don't want to feel all this anxiety. I'm just going to let my mind rest I don't want to have all this anger, 5 of Swords. You know, that tit for tat, let's see who wins. You're like, I want to have peace. 3 of Wands. So it's a future, yeah, 4 of Cups. Very peaceful, meditative. Queen of Cups, right? Emotionally fulfilled, because with the 8 of Cups here, you're not. Like, this relationship is not an emotionally fulfilling relationship. So it's like you want to go towards someone that can meet you in that way emotionally. With the King of Cups, harmony. Look, it says integrity here. So, and integrity was on this card as well. So someone who can be honest with their feelings and who's willing to do that kind of deep inner work to be able to communicate their feelings. Now, that's a tall order, but there are people out there like that, or there are people out there that are willing to try, put in that effort to have understanding. You know, there's people that are romantic, and then there's people that are not. There are some people that are not the loving kind, and yet they're in relationships, they get married, they do all the things, but they're not there emotionally. A lot of times that's very wealthy people, because their true love is work and business and making this wealth, maintaining this wealth. You know, looking the part. There's a 2 of Feathers again. 7 of Shells. So there's a decision to be made. You have choices, Pisces. They're hard ones. Remember all these 2s that keep coming out. 2 of Acorn, or 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Like, it's just, the message is repeating. You need to make a choice. There's 2 of Pentacles underneath here too. It's like, is this relationship actually healthy for you? Or are you just holding on out of a habit, out of obligation, out of, wait, I want to help this person? That's so immature that they can't be helped. Not in this lifetime. Like, they need to be reborn many more times in order to be at the level that you are. And that's not being mean, it's just reality. You're so advanced. Okay, what else? I know this is not the best. All right, yeah, infinite. You're this star seed. We've got death. We have home. And we have caution. It's all red or orange. So, you know, they could hold money over your head so that you can't get away. So this indicates to me that you need to do some preparation. It's not just okay, I'm out. I'll never talk to you again. No, because you're dependent on them in some way. But there's a sting here. And not for you, it's for them. Because they don't know that you are a starseed. They don't know that you can pull rabbits out of hats that don't exist. That things just work out for you really magically. There's a shape-shifting energy. Oh, look, the birth card with the egg. Remember we talked about when something's not right, the egg doesn't implant. Well, I feel like you got some other eggs going on somewhere else. No judgment. And those are the ones that are going to work out for you. And you'll go from one situation away from it into something that's really fertile, really wonderful for you. Like it's almost waiting for you. Like, okay, Pisces, anytime now, just like, come this way. It's like you'll fall into someone else's arms. Ooh, this is a hard one, Pisces. Really hard. Are you finally dumping this person? Definitely keep calling in all the qualities that you want. Don't think about how much this other person isn't working out. Think about what you do want and just focus on that. Revealer of truth. Okay? And it will be revealed in some way, like you'll bump into someone and they'll sweep you off your feet. Personal choice. So remember, everyone has their preferences, so it's really what you want. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, partnership and power. So whoever this other energy is, they're going to be what you want. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible that this person can change, because there's heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe it's one of those you just have to be a little bit clear about your needs and then they can meet them. But that's rare. We are who we are. People don't really change, especially if they're immature and they're grown up. Yeah, there's really no hope. I feel like I need some more info. Who's this Page of Wands? This really insecure energy, young energy. Three of Cups, King of Swords, Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like they think that you're going to get swept away by someone else. Like they already feel it. Because they can't keep up with you spiritually. They're too young. They don't understand. It's like a baby that can't speak. You need someone that can speak. Yeah, there might be an understanding, but if they can't communicate properly, it won't work. But with the Seven of Swords here, this is... Ooh. It's like they doubt your abilities. They think you're lying. Pisces can't really do that. Kind of like that. Oh, but you can. So, prove them wrong by manifesting the heck out of your partnership. And if you love them and you want to stay with them, then manifest that they change. Because you can, if anyone can will it, you can. But if you're kind of at that point where you're like, I'm over this, which I feel like you are, manifest what you really want. And it's going to come in quickly. Yeah, this King of Wands, another Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. So, yeah, they're blocking themselves. Because, yeah, they're not putting in the work. And the universe will take them out of your life. You'll have to surrender them in one way or the other. But what that creates is this Ace of Cups Hierophant for you, so that you can rest your nervous system, your emotional body. Whoever this new person is going to be right by your side, helping you, brave. Like, they won't hold you back. They won't cause you anxiety, because it's not like this King of Wands isn't asking you to hold back, but in a way they make you hold back because they question everything you say. So you're at this point where you're like, well, why even say it now? So you just go quiet. And that's the end of any relationship. When you stop communicating, it ends. 2 ships passing in the night, right? So Temperance, this is being divinely guided. So it'll play out, but with the towers, I feel like there were more than one. Things will happen suddenly. They'll happen quickly, and you won't be able to avoid it. 2 of Wands. So go through these new doors. You're changing timelines. You're elevating your energy. So this very young spirit can't come with you because they're not old enough emotionally. Yeah, they're blocking their ability to go further. But don't worry, they'll meet someone, you'll meet someone. Like, it's one of those bittersweet things that I feel, you know needs to happen. But you fear the change. It's hard. Change is hard. Even if it's meant, it's hard. So Pisces, know that you are the phoenix rising. It will work out in your favor. It just won't feel that comfortable. Speak your truth to yourself. You're like, you know what? I want this. I want someone who can be there for me emotionally, who will ask me how I'm doing, who will want to be there for me. Who's, also abundant, powerful, has all the resources, but views it in a different way. Perhaps they had to work for their wealth instead of just being born into it. Or they had a really great parental unit that really made time for them and taught them, well, this is how you treat people. They are out there. So you'll get that kind of powerful partnership. Okay. So focus on what you do want. And this immature fire sign will fall away or grow up really fast because they don't want to lose you. However, there needs to be a conversation about it. And then create, if they say, well, what does that mean? Or how do I show you that I'm here? You make sure you have those actionable items. And you write them down and you give it to that person, whatever they are. Like, you want thoughtfulness. Okay, well, what is that? Text me every morning how grateful you are for me and how handsome or beautiful you think I am. Spend quality time with me. Okay, what does that mean? We go to the farmer's market every Sunday. We hold hands. We don't have our devices out. We enjoy the moment slowly. We come back, we make a wonderful lunch, or, those things. Or I want someone that will be adventurous. What does that mean? whether that's in the bedroom or you get on a plane and you go explore the world, you have to be specific. Someone that's healthy, someone that, has their addictive tendencies under control. Maybe you don't want to be with someone that smokes or drinks, any kind of smoking, any kind of drinking, like, oh, hey, like, I'd like if we went to the gym together a few times a week, or went on walks after dinner, like someone that's tidy. All these specific things that this person doesn't know how to do because they've had someone else doing it for them their whole life. You've got to be specific, Pisces. And just every day, you know what? I want someone that does that. Da, da, da. Okay? And it'll come. They'll come. Whether this King of Wands, here, let's ask. Let's ask the pendulum from my mentor. Look at this cute little leather pouch it came in. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Show me a yes. So clockwise. Show me a no. Oop, definitely counterclockwise. Okay. So will this King of Wands get the memo and step up? It's just going up and down. So it's up to them. Yeah, I wish I could say, oh, they're definitely gonna be better. Nope, that is not the case. So yeah, Pisces, it's up to them. But guess what? You've got to tell them what you want. Oh, they got to go to rehab? Yeah, you got to tell them what you want. And then if they're not willing to do that, that's where you say, okay. And as soon as you step away, that's when this other partnership will come in. Oh, I know it's hard. 37. You might be that age. They might be that age. So remember, once you put up these boundaries, you have to be able to back them up. All right, Pisces, I love you. This is a hard one. I can relate. So hard. You can do it, though. There's a lot of people out there that would love to be with you for your kindness and will want to treasure you. Not take you for granted like whoever that this person is. Give me their phone number. I'll text them and tell them they're being dumb. All right, Pisces, I love you. We'll see you soon.